What is going on, everybody? We are live right now. I hope everyone can hear me. What's up, Nick and Joe? I see you guys in there. If you guys need me, private message me. Yeah, everybody, today is an awesome day. So we've gotten through this challenge. We're gonna say we're in day 5. Yesterday I said day 6, but we're gonna do day 5 just to make it easy. So every day that I go, it's gonna be a day. Forget the weekends. We're day 5. So today is really exciting because we've been able to establish a base, a foundation of the KPIs, exactly what we need to do every day. And we've got our buyers. We know what area to target. Now we've reverse engineered or worked backwards on what we need to do. And now it's time to freaking find some deals. And I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do that right now for free. Because right now, this is the new man, new market, no money challenge. If I had money, then I would, I'd get pay-per-click going. I'd get what would it be? We could start text blasting. We'd start cold calling, and we can still do that. We can still do that in this challenge. We can, but we're gonna have to leverage other people's resources, and we're gonna be able to do that. But right now, I'm showing you how to do deals for absolutely free. So before we get started, we're gonna give some people some time to hop in on the call since we just started. And I'll give you guys a recap of what we've done so far on the challenge. If you're just hopping in, this is, in my opinion, the greatest way to learn, because what I'm doing is I'm going to a brand new market and I'm starting like a new person would, right? With no knowledge of the area, with no resources, just starting from scratch. Okay. So we'll give you guys some time to hop in here, and then we'll freaking rock it. Today's going to be a good day. We're going to find some leads. We're going to build the team up. I'm going to show you guys exactly how to leverage other people. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for it. All right. So let's, I'm going to send this message. You are in. Come on in, everybody. Let's crush it today. What's good, brother? Good to see you. Yeah, what's going on? What good, Payne? Good to see you, Angel. And everybody that's in the live, just go ahead and tell us where you're tuning in from. It's good to see you. I like to interact, because again, this live isn't so much for me just to work and you guys watch me work. It's to teach you, to show you how to do this. That's the goal. Anyway, all right. Give it some time. Yeah, we got some people popping in. If you're popping in, just comment where you're from. Today's going to be a good day. We're going to show you guys, now that we've established our buyers and know where we need to market to, how to get leads, how to find sellers, how to make offers. Let's freaking do it. All right. This challenge has been good, everybody. A lot has happened. We've learned a lot. And before we get started, does anyone have any questions before we start taking action? Anybody from the live? Joe, Nick, you guys can comment in the private chat. If anybody has any questions, go ahead, because we're going to be cruising through this thing. Let's see. All right. Okay. All right. Let's get it. It's going to be a good day today, everybody. Let's get it. All right. So let's start. Let's get it started. So let me share my screen, and we're going to do a quick recap, everybody, of what we've been doing over the last couple of days. All right, so here it is. So we are on day 5 of the challenge. I messed up yesterday and said day 6, but we're actually day 5. So what have we gone over in the last 4 days of the challenge? Okay, my goal is to get a deal in 30 days, within 30 days, with no money, in a new market, starting from fresh. Show you guys exactly how to do it. Okay, so let's go over the recap. Day 1, what did I give everybody? Everybody should know by now. And if you don't have it, if you go to investorthrive.com, if you're brand new to wholesaling and you don't have any money, if you're broke, or even if you have money, you just want some resources, I give everyone what's called, if you scroll past this face right here, if you see, get the free wholesaling noob starter pack right there. Fill out your information, super easy. And what I give you is everything you need to get started. Okay. Free courses, free Facebook group, which, you know, a lot of this training goes into, podcasts, free training on the YouTube channel, free Discord channel. As you can see, a lot of people interacting. We're going to be using this a lot. You can dispo your deals on here. You can post leads that you need help with. You get free contracts, batch leads trial, shout out to batch leads, other softwares, free scripts, deal calculator, which is not free, but we went over yesterday how important it is to know how to use that. The ultimate planner we use to plan out this challenge and your 90 days in your life, and you can book a call. So that's what we gave you to start off with. So there we go. We set up your systems and your processes and to get going, so you know what actions you need to take daily. We set up a new browser. We set up a calendar, an email, so we know exactly what activities to do, KPI tracker, so we know what actions we're taking. Everything was set up. It was a long day, but we did it. Day 2, I started calling buyers, started finding buyers, asked them what they wanted, started calling title companies, and I happened to get a deal under contract day 2. Just second day of doing this challenge, we got a deal under contract on market. And I found out what my hedge fund buys. Okay, their buying criteria and what they want, where they want. Okay, so I got the deal under contract. I was stoked, thought it made sense. Then on day 3, we role played talking to an agent and how to send buyers through a house that you have under contract that's listed. We role played. I showed everyone how to do that, and then we looked for cash buyers. Unfortunately, the agent, without me diving really deep into the comps, the agent gave me the wrong ARV. Thus, the property was I got it too high, and that's why I'm only due 2 days. I was only 2 days into the area, but I found out it was too high. It happens to us all. That's why you have to have great relationships with your buyers, so you don't mess around and waste your time. Luckily, I didn't waste too much time. I found out immediately that it was the wrong deal. Day 4, which was yesterday, I went over the KPIs that you need to track every Monday. Every Monday, you're supposed to have an accountability session with you, your company, just to see what actions, if you're on track to hitting your goals. We learned how to analyze deals using the Investor Thrive wholesale flip BRRRR Novation calculator that tells you how to do exactly what offer you need to make. So it's not a guess anymore. It's not a 70% of ARV minus fees, all that stuff. It's exact. If you use this, you will know exactly what offers you need to make for a flip, for your flipper, Novation, creative. Okay. We renegotiated my deal with the agent. If you didn't see that, I called the agent. I tried to renegotiate. He said, let me go back to the seller. The seller, I was at 390. I needed to be at 290 because I was 100K off because the agent told me the ARV was 550 when it was really 450. So my offer was 100K off. Offer 290. The seller countered back at 375. Not a deal. They weren't willing to explore any creative terms, so we couldn't do creative. So we just canceled the deal. All right. So within 4 days, I was able to get buyers, get a title company, know what buyers are buying, know how to analyze deals exactly in my area, get a deal, have to cancel it because I was off. It's a lot. We got a lot done. Okay. So now we're in day 5. And we are ready to rock. Okay. So now everybody knows, according to the way I teach, we start every day off by doing a daily stand-up, reviewing the numbers that we had from the previous day, because you have to hold yourself accountable, see if you're on track, and then we role play. All right. So let's fill out my KPIs. You're supposed to do them at the end of every day, but because I'm doing this challenge, I do it with you so you guys can see how it's done. It's very simple. You just look at your KPI sheet and you see if you did well. So yesterday I woke up early. I did read my pages finally. I did I do my daily stand-up? I did. Did I repeat the motto? Yes, I did. Did I check posts that I made? I did not. I needed to be better at checking posts, but it's all good. That's like posts that you make trying to network with people. Did I make a post on my personal Facebook group? Yes, I did. Did I call sellers? How many did I call? Guys, because of the meeting and what we went over yesterday and renegotiating, I didn't call any sellers. Because I'm doing this. I'm working during this live. I'm not working after. So no, I didn't. My bad. It's not even my bad to you. It's my bad to myself, right? Prospecting, did I get any leads? I didn't. Talk time, it was probably like 30 minutes with that. No, probably like 20 minutes with that agent. Did I comp any properties? Yes, I comped that one just to verify where I needed to be. Did I make it 5 offers? No. I'm going to change this so it's actually a number. Did I network with at least one of my top cash buyers? I did not. Did I attend my daily coaching calls? Yes. Did I get a contract signed? No. Did I close the deal? No. Did I track my KPIs at the end of the day? Well, I'll say yes because I'm doing it right now. How do you think the day went? I need to get some leads going now. That's where I'm at right now in my business. Did I listen to the Painless Wholesaling podcast? No. So here are the KPIs. And as you fill this out every day, you can say, that's how I'm doing. Okay. I'm on track. I'm not on track. Okay. So that's submitted. I have a good idea of where I'm at right now. All right. So we reviewed the day and the KPIs. Let me see what we got going on today. So after we do the daily stand up and KPI review, I want to repeat the motto. And the motto is, I love my life. I love my job. I love my wife. And the more no's I get, the closer I get to a yes. Okay. That's the motto. Keep me positive throughout the day. And it's time to role play. Okay. So today, we'll see if anybody is in the Investor Thrive role play that wants to practice with me. Let's click on that. All right, we'll see if someone pops in. So today, what we're going to do in role playing is if anyone pops in, and if not, I'll just role play with myself because you don't always need someone to role play with, right? You can practice yourself. But if you want to role play, just go to the Discord channel and go to role playing practice. And if no one pops in, it's all good. I'll just practice myself again. So we want to role play today how to find motivation when talking to sellers. Okay. Because that's kind of where we're at right now. We have the area. We know what we're looking for. We just need to, have some conversations, whether that's texting, whether that's making offers. That's kind of where we're at right now. Okay. So no one's hopping in. It's all good. So let's talk about today what we're gonna role play. That's interesting that it's not sharing that part of the screen. Hold on 1 second, everybody. Let's see this entire screen. There it is. Here it is. Okay. So, what's up, Presley? You coming in clutch, bro?
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, man, you're coming in clutch. Good. Thanks for coming in, man. How are you?
Good, man. I just hopped off a role play with a bunch of other investors.
Awesome. Where at? Were you doing it with TTP or what?
No, with some sub 2 students.
Oh, love it. Love it. You should bring them in here, man. Bring them into the Investor Thrive role play, bro.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'll talk to some people and see if they're willing to role play. I mean, the more role play you get, the better you get, right?
That's right. Hey, man. So today what we're going to do is we're going to be looking for leads. And really what's important when looking for leads is you have to determine motivation, right? So we're going to practice like having that conversation with a seller and trying to find out really why are they selling, right? Especially the way that I'm working, we're going to be looking for sellers in a specific area, right? Where we have buyers.
Cut out, man.
Oh, I cut out. Oh, yeah. Can you hear me? Yo, you there? Maybe my man's internet isn't that good. Maybe my internet's not that good. Can you hear me, bro? All right, let's see. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear me, but what I'm telling everybody in the live and you and Presley is we have to find motivation, right? That's what we're looking for when we're talking. I couldn't. Someone said that they're trying to get in. I couldn't. Sorry. What are you trying to get in? You trying to get into the the Discord? Let's see. Yo, you there, Presley? I'm gonna give an invite to people that are in the live if they want to check it out. All right, Presley, there? Technical difficulties. All right. Well, while Presley's trying to figure out his mic or what's going on, we're going to talk about motivation, everybody. So motivation, when you're talking to a seller, if there's not some sort of pain point or there's not a reason for them to sell, it's going to be very difficult to work out a deal with them, right? So if you're trying to talk to a seller and you're like, hey, what's got you interested in selling? And that's like the main question you ask them, and they're like, I'm just trying to downsize. I don't really have to sell. I don't have to move. That's a perfect example of someone that, you really probably can't help. There's no motivation in there. Right. So that's kind of what I want to role play. Now, Presley, I don't know what happened. It sounded pretty good, but all of a sudden I can't hear him. So I'll just role play with myself. So if I'm calling a seller, you want to practice.
I'm in here.
Yo, you good?
Yeah, I don't know what happened, man. I was like, we were talking and it just like cut out.
That's all good, man. Maybe you got muted or something. Who knows?
So real quick, this is direct to seller, right?
Yeah. So what we're gonna try to do is direct to seller, right? Like, cause I'm gonna show you today how I'm gonna find leads, and so this will make a little bit more sense. But yeah, direct to seller.
All right, let's get it.
All right. So with direct to seller, I'm going to show you right here when it comes to step 5 is marketing. So we're not talking about marketing right now. We're talking about negotiating. So we're going to go here to on market and there's off market. There's 2 different sales processes, right? So this is off market. So this is the sales process. So this is kind of just written out. There's a script as well, but I'm not going to pull up the script just because I don't really need the script. I know how to have that conversation, but here's the script. But anyway, yeah. So let's have a conversation, man. I'll call you.
Cool.
You're a seller.
I'll be the seller.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. And we'll have a quick combo. I'm trying to determine the motivation here, pretty quick. Okay.
All right, let's do it.
Hey, I'm looking for John. No, I'm looking for Presley.
Yeah, who's this?
Hey, this is Nathan Payne. The reason I'm calling you is I saw that your house was for sale, so I just wanted to see if if you had some time to talk about it.
Yeah. How can I help you? But first of all, how'd you even get my number?
Yeah, so I'm looking to buy properties in this area, and I thought you came across my desk as someone that potentially would wanting to sell. I'm not sure if that's the case, but that's why I'm calling. Is that true, or is that not true?
What are you offering?
Well, that's exactly what I wanted to talk to you about. I have to ask you a couple questions and see, determine the condition of the home, to see why you're selling, in order to know the best offer I can make you. So if you're willing to chat about it, I'd love to talk with you.
Yeah, I got a few minutes.
Okay, great. So you're good. Just to make sure, I don't want to go over on time. How much time do you have? Like maybe 5-10 minutes?
Yeah, I got a little bit of time. Right now, I'm just driving over to the grocery store.
Oh shoot. Okay, be safe on that road. All right.
Yeah, no problem. I got you here on Bluetooth. So
cool.
Go ahead, ask me whatever questions you have.
So I just kind of want to let you know the reason why I'm calling, and the reason I'm calling is my goal is I'm an investor. I'm looking to buy properties in the area, and my goal by the end of this conversation would be for us to move forward and me to either buy your home or you say, look, I'm not interested. That's kind of the goal of the conversation. Does that work for you, or is that not something you want to talk about?
Yeah, I'm willing to hear whatever you guys offered.
Okay, great. So first thing I have to ask you, because I love to ask people this question as soon as I'm talking to them, is what's got you considering selling? Have you been thinking about selling before I called, or are you just open to it because I'm making this call?
I get, honestly, Nathan, I get a lot of these calls, but nobody ever seems to actually give me an offer everybody talks about like the condition, and they talk about what they could possibly, they just ask me a bunch of personal questions, but they never really get to it.
Yeah, it's annoying, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
honestly, yeah.
it's like they're all. It's like everyone's reading from a script, huh?
Yeah, sometimes, yeah. I mean, but you sound like you don't sound like you're reading from the script. So
well, no,
I'm entertain.
Yeah, I'm just trying to
see where this goes.
Yeah, I'm just trying to have a good conversation with you. So the reason why most people just don't go into an offer is because, well, actually, I have no idea why most people don't. The reason why I don't is because I don't really know much about your house. Well, I mean, I can see that in the area, this address, most of the homes are selling for around this price, but those are usually properties that are pretty nice. So for me, it doesn't really matter what I can offer you until I understand if you really need to sell, if you want to sell, because it's just a waste of time, right? To just throw out a stupid offer that will or won't get accepted, right? So my first question again is there any reason that you want to sell, or have you been thinking about it, or are you just entertaining it because people call you all the time?
Well, here's the situation, Nathan. I've owned this property for about 12 years, and it's just, I'm not gonna lie, it's a 2-story, and going up and down the stairs is really killing me. I mean, I have bad knees,
right,
and I have a bad back, and people have been calling me, and I am interested to see what they're offering, but I just have a feeling like everybody like is trying to lowball me, and I don't know. I'm still open to hearing what other people have. I just haven't found, I guess, the right investors.
Right. So that's frustrating. Over. That's frustrating. People just want to lowball you and all that stuff. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, but it's just like I'm willing to sell the property if somebody. If somebody actually is interested, if I don't know, are you serious, Nathan?
I'm very serious. If this is a good situation for both of us, yes, I'm ready to move forward. But the reason why I ask you all these questions, because it's kind of pointless for me to dive in and give you an offer until I understand like the best offer to make you, right? Because there's a bunch of different ways I buy properties. I can buy it for cash, which is generally the lowest offer, right? I can buy it on terms. I can make you payments and pay a little bit more. I can partner with you and flip it with you, and that way you can make more money on it. So there's a lot of different options. So to me, I really have to determine what you're trying to accomplish. But if you want something that's like fast, easy, and quick, well, there's pros and cons with that, right? Like I'm gonna have to get it at a really good discount if I'm gonna have to close on it with my own cash in like a week,
Yeah. So I mean, what are you offering? Like, what do you think you could do for me here?
Well, again, I don't really know much about the house. Like, is it in great condition? Has it been updated in the last 5 years? Does it need to be updated? Can you tell me? Yeah, tell me, has it been updated?
I mean, like the bathrooms, like the kitchen, stuff like that.
Yeah. Because that's going to determine what I can resell it for. I'm an investor, right. I need to buy it to resell it.
Right. Well, I mean, when I first bought it, it was a little dated.
Okay.
I did a few renovations, and they came out really nice, I'd say.
When did you buy it? 10 years ago?
Like 12 years ago.
Okay, so those are probably a little outdated on the renovations. Well, let me ask you this. Before we even get into the property, I got to know this really quick. You've been thinking about selling. What options have you considered so far to sell so far? Have you talked to any agents? Have you thought about just keeping it or renting it out? Or have you explored those options?
Yeah, I've thought about, listing with an agent, but I got to be honest here, I have some very bad experiences with agents. I mean, sometimes they just seem very greedy, and they don't really seem to care too much about helping me out here. And so I don't know. And at the same time, I don't. After all these calls that I've been getting, a lot of investors, they claim that they will cover some closing costs, and there's no commissions, and that does pique my interest. I would like to avoid as many costs as possible. If I can.
Okay. All right. So you thought about listing it, but you
I just rather not.
Rather
I'd
not.
rather not go with an agent.
If listing it gives you the most money, though, I'm just curious. If listing it gave you the highest offer, would you go with it, or you wouldn't even do it even if it gave you the most money?
Well, yeah, I mean, of course, I'll take the most money any day.
Okay. Yeah. So listing's not really off the table if it gives you the best offer, right?
Well, like I said, I'm not looking to really pay commissions and closing costs. I do. That's the reason why, I am willing to hear you out here on this call.
Gotcha. Okay. So listing, all right, is it an option? Keeping it an option for you? Just keeping it, not even selling it?
Like I said, I'm getting up there in age, and I have pretty bad knees and a bad back, and at some point I think I'm gonna have to drag myself up the stairs, or get somebody to help me move my my bedroom down to maybe even the living room, so I can avoid having to go up the stairs.
Oh gosh. Now you say you're getting up there in age. Obviously, if it's getting hard to move up there, do you have family that's around that would be able to, that you'd have to run this decision by if you were to sell, or is it all up to you?
It's all up to me.
Okay.
Yeah, because my daughter, she's she graduated from UCLA, and she moved out pretty early on, and I have a son, but he's we don't really hear from him that much. He's
Oh man.
I don't know what he's doing right now, but
Sorry.
yeah, it's just me. I lost my wife.
Oh gosh. Sorry
5
about
years
that.
ago. But hey, I'm still staying, still trying to continue and keep positive, still moving forward.
Well, I'm proud of you, man. Okay. Well, look, just from our conversation, to let you know, investors, I mean, it honestly sounds like the conditioner home needs to be updated. Just from what you've told me, I haven't dived too much into it, but usually this is not my final offer on my cash offer, but usually we buy properties in this range. We buy properties, and so your house on Zillow says 250. We usually buy properties in this area for about 120 to 125 that are in a similar condition to yours. And I know that might be like a shock to you, but we are able to find those kind of deals. And is that a range that you would be open to if we were able to pay all cash and close quickly?
Well, I haven't really looked into what other properties have sold for. I mean, yeah, I don't really know. I honestly, like, what I could sell it for.
Well, I can tell you right now, if you listed it, you're going to make more money. That's just how it is, because you're going to get a family to move in there. The reason why people sell to us is because we buy it fast, quick, convenient, easy. It's you don't have to worry about anything. So that's why I was trying to ask you if, what's the situation? Do you need to get out of there quick? Is this something that needs to be taken care of immediately, or not? Because if not, then you have time, and I wouldn't sell for cash if I were you if you had time, but that's why people sell, because they want to get something done quick. So, that's why I was asking you in the beginning.
Right. I see. Well, I mean, what's your offer? I mean, what?
Yeah, so it'd be in that. I have to go check with my underwriter to get a final offer, but it'd be around that range of 120 to 125. Would that be something that would work for you?
Have you seen the property?
No, just from what you're telling me and from my experience. And what we do as well is during our due diligence period, we dive deeper. But right now, I've been doing this for a long time. That's where we need to be.
Well, I mean, taking into consideration the fact that my knees are starting to hurt pretty bad, and I just don't want to. I honestly, I just don't want to deal with them damn stairs. If I could just move the bedroom down to the living, that would make my life a whole lot easier. But then again, I'm the only one living in this house. I really don't need this big house. I just don't see what's the point of having it, So that's what's really got me. That's really what's got me like looking into selling. I'm just waiting for somebody to come across with an offer, and
Yeah,
I don't
well,
see
there you go. You
if
know,
we can make something work.
that's where it would make sense for us right now, just off the top of my head, just running the numbers. Um, you know, your house is 1,000 square feet. It's not too big. We'd be able to come in there, update it for 30,000. You know, sell it up. You know, we'd make a profit. Obviously, that's what we're here to do. We're investors. We're trying to make money, but we also want to make sure you're in a good spot. Does moving the bed downstairs, if we could just move the bed downstairs for you, would that solve a lot of problems? Like maybe you don't even need to sell.
I mean, yeah, I mean that would definitely put some relief on my knees and on my back, you know. But like I said, I don't really need this big house.
Okay.
It's just too much, you know. Like I said, like nobody really lives here with me. You know, my wife died, my kids are gone, so you know that's again like that's the reason why I would consider selling.
Awesome. Okay. Well, all right. We'll cut. So what I'm trying to do in this call, everyone that's watching in this role play, is I'm trying to really find out if this is even a viable option. Like, can we provide value to the seller? And he's saying, what I do a lot is I just anchor about 50% of Zillow to see if they'll still talk to me. Zillow said 250. I anchored at 125, and then you know he's still talking. So if you were to say, you know what, Nate, I can't make that work, I would say, you know, I get it. What else can we do? Can we move the bed downstairs? Because I don't really care if I do a deal with this guy. It's all about, you know, like benefiting others, right? Win-win scenarios, and eventually you're going to find deals as long as you're always looking out for people. So I was looking for the best situation. Now, if he would have said no, I would have explored the other options. I would have explored creative and novation, right? So it's cash first. You go low. If they don't buck and you can still talk to them, then obviously just wholesale it or close on yourself. And if they buck and it's not a wholesale deal because you ran your numbers in the calculator. So for example, if I was talking to this guy and we're at 125, I know it's a smaller house. It's 1,000 square feet. It's a tiny rehab. I want to make 20K on it. Right here, you can see that this is a go. A flipper would do this deal because a flipper is going to make enough money on this deal. And you would actually, if you had these numbers, you'd actually make way more money. You could do like a 50,000 wholesale fee, and a flipper would still do it because it's in the yellow, but it's in the range that a flipper would make enough for it to make sense, where he's making between 10 to 15%. Right now, most flippers want to make 15 to 20%. So if you can get this number in the green, it's a go. Yellow, so, red, probably no one will take it, right? So that's why I know. I just offer 25. It's a light rehab. The old man probably takes good care of it. Now, if I go in there and I see that house during my due diligence, or he sends me pictures and it's a medium rehab, then I need to trim my wholesale fee down from 50K to 25K, right? Or 30K, right? So that's kind of how you do. You can even make more money. You can bring this all the way down to like the yellow or mid yellow, 13%, 14%. Anyway, so that's how I rock. That's how I roll with when I talk to sellers, because you're never going to be able to convince them to take a cash offer. You got to find out why and see if you can benefit them, right?
Right, like in this case, you know, old man, right? Bad back needs. His wife died, no kids to help him. That's some of the pain points right there. You know?
Yeah.
And I mentioned on that call, you know, he wasn't interested in going with an agent because he wasn't looking to pay commissions. He wasn't looking to pay closing costs.
Yeah.
Right. So those are all things you can harp on.
Yeah. And
yeah, look into it more.
And from my experience with older people, there's usually other like family members involved that will like stop or like become involved. So that's why I was like, hey man, do you have family that's like that we need to talk to that would want to be involved? Because you don't want to be rocking with an old person and then go I did this when I was a noob. I talked to this lady who's like, yeah, I want to sell. I talked to her for like a year, bro. Like I was following up like every month. And finally, like her daughter walks in while I'm on the phone with her. She like walks into the lady's house and is like, who are you talking to? And she's like, someone that's trying to buy my house. And the daughter picked up the phone, was like, you trying to steal my mom's house? And I was like, no, I've been talking to your mom for like a year. And she's like, you're a scammer. And like immediately like hung up and like was told, she like texted me, said she's going to call the police because I was trying to take her mom's house. So I was like, never again am I going to talk to an old person without like getting family members involved, because half the time they just want someone to talk to. You know, they don't even know what's going on. So
That's true. That's true.
and by the
Yeah.
way, someone,
And then,
yeah, go ahead.
yeah. No, I was gonna say like sometimes even the kids take advantage of their old folks, you know.
Yeah,
So
unfortunately.
they're like trying to influence them, and so you can waste a lot of time, you know.
Oh gosh, seriously. So in the live, someone asked 250, you offer 125. Is that 50% ARV? Yeah. When you anchor people, instead of having to do a bunch of like comps and all that stuff, when you're on the phone with someone, just anchor them low and see what they say. And how I anchor people is I just say, hey, look, this is not my final offer, right? This is just where we buy properties in the area. We're usually in this range. And then you go from there. Right. And it's a quick way to determine if you have someone that's motivated, especially if they're like, give me your offer. Give me your offer. You're like, okay, well, this is where we usually buy properties. And then you give them. And if they're like, oh man, that's so low, you would say, yeah, no, it is low. We buy a lot of properties in this area that need a ton of work. Yours must not need that much work. But if yours needs a lot of work, that's probably where we're going to be. And then you can continue from there. Right.
Yeah, for sure.
Cool.
No, that's
cool.
definitely a good way.
All right, man. Well, I'm going to go to the next step. Thanks for role playing with me. I love role playing, dude. I think it's great because it does gets the rust off. Gets the jitters off. So right now I could call anybody and be able to roll, you know? So thank you.
Awesome, man.
Thanks for coming
Good
in
stuff.
here, man. I really appreciate it. Today,
No
what we're going to do is I'm going to show you guys how to leverage your skill set to call sellers, because I'm a closer, right? So because of my ability to call sellers and close and know how to do this, I can leverage people. And that's what we're going to show you. I'm going to show you guys, everyone here, how to build the team for free. So it's not just you on the phone rocking, 100 dials, 50 dials by yourself. You can leverage other people if you have skill sets, right?
Yeah. So I hopped on your Facebook, the live pretty late. So you're polling list. Is that what you're doing?
No, just hop in. I haven't really even got into it.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
just stay tuned and I'll show you what I'm going to do. All right, later, bro. Thanks for coming.
For sure, man. No problem, bro.
Yeah, peace.
Bye.
All right, guys. So that was role play. And if we go look at the calendar, we go daily stand up, check your KPIs, you review how you did the previous day, you role play and you repeat the motto, and we're on track. We're on schedule. All right. So the next thing that I have in here that I might change, it says check posts. Sorry. Check posts you've made, your CRM for tasks. So right now I don't have a CRM because I'm doing this for free, but there are CRMs you can get for free, on free trials. So I might get one of those. But right now we're going to hop into the next step. All right, everybody. So we went over how to make offers. That's what role playing is. You just, practicing specific skill sets. Today we're talking about negotiating, making offers. All right, we role played an Investor Thrive. All right, so let me tell you my plan. This is my plan. So here are all the ways that you can market for free. And this is the free challenge, right? Like I know how to go pull lists. I know how to spend money on marketing and get lists and all that crap. But I want to try and get deals for free on this free challenge. Now, the cool thing about Batch Leads is they do have a free trial, 7 days. So you can go get your leads. And if you don't have any money, you can maybe network with a buyer and say, hey, dude, I'll call leads in an area that you want if you just pay for the skip tracing. If you get tight enough with one of your buyers, you can probably go do that. That would be a goal I have on this challenge, is have someone pay for my marketing. Privy's good. Batch Dialer's good if you get lists. That's something my goal as I market during this challenge is to get some lists. But right now, here are all the strategies for getting deals for free. All right, right here. What I recommend people in my course is before you spend money, start trying to get some networking and getting deals for free, just so you don't blow your money before you know what you're doing. I could go and spend money because I know what I'm doing, but I'm trying to show you guys how to do deals without spending money. So you want to make sure that whatever strategy you choose, you target a specific area you have cash buyers in. That way you have a buyer if you get a hot lead, right? Or a hot seller. So because I networked with the hedge fund, I know exactly what they're buying. Okay. So let's go to batch leads and let's take a look. Right here. Sorry, wrong dang tab. All right, so let's go to batch leads. Let me show you guys some. Okay, so I talked to the hedge fund. They want DeKalb County, Georgia. So we're gonna go to DeKalb County. Okay, let's see. All right, so this is DeKalb. All right. So these are the reason why this hedge fund wants this area is because it's a little bit cheaper. Doesn't look like it, but there are cheaper areas in here. Let's see. Let's filter this. Let's see if they want properties that are under 250. They want cheaper properties that can rent for a lot. So let's see if we can find let's see MLS status, listing price. Let's see how many are under 275. So these are all properties that are listed, right? Okay. Wow, that's a lot, yo. Holy shnikes. It says 25,000, but that can't be right. Okay, so let's take a look at some of these. 186. So what they want here, everybody, is they want properties that are cheap that can rent out for, ooh, this might be a good one. That's what they want. They want properties that are cheap, but let me see exactly their buy box. 1 second. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to find deals in the area of this hedge fund. Okay, so let me look really quick. All right, I just started this email. I'm already getting a lot of spam going on here. All right, let's take a look at this really quick. Okay, so they want three twos plus 1,000 square feet plus 1965 or newer, no flood or fire damaged homes. All right. So let's see right here. So let's go back to filter. They want again, they want 3 twos, not older. Let's see. Property type, single family, residential, single family, building area square footage, lot size, building area square feet. They want something above 1,000. Property characteristics, year built 1965. Want okay, let's see if we got what we got here. So we're searching DeKalb County, these areas. Okay. Under 250. Yo, these might be some good. These are some good opportunities. Okay, so that's rent, because they want the rent to be decent, so they can rent these out. That's what the hedge fund wants. You could rehab that sucker. Okay. All right, so I'm just showing you, like, this is the area we're going to be targeting is DeKalb County. No, so is that the same group with Valley? I'm honestly not sure if it's the same group. It might be the same group with Valley. Because I actually gave him the hedge fund, so he must be using the hedge fund that I'm using. Let's see. So I actually asked them like what area. So they said DeKalb. Let me see if there's any other areas that they. Okay, they say Clayton, Henry. Okay, they said Clayton and Henry County as well. So let's take a look at these areas. So I'm just familiarizing myself with these areas. That's all I'm doing right now of what they want. let's see, Clayton. County. He said Clayton. Is Clayton not even a county? So I said Clayton County, GA. There it is, Clayton County. Yeah, so this is kind of like in the ghetto of Atlanta, like College Park. Okay, where else did they say? They said Henry County. Henry, and then so it's here, and then DeKalb, which is here. Okay, so this is where they want the properties. They want them all on the southeast of Atlanta. Okay. All right. So now that I know their buy box criteria and where they want properties, we're going to go here to the mind map again, and I'm going to tell you guys my plan. So the deal is, if I wanted deals in that area, these are all the free ways to get it. This was normally what I would just do by myself, right? I would go on the MLS, make on-market offers, just like as you could see with batch leads. You can see all the properties, and you could also do it with Privy, but you can see all the properties that are listed here in this area that we can make offers on. There's a lot of them, right? And a lot of opportunity here, especially for this hedge fund, right? If you can find the right offers. So that's cool. That's really exciting. JVing, we can start looking for deals that other investors have and JV with them. You can find them on InvestorLift. I teach all the ways that you can find deals through JVing, especially through Facebook groups. You can make offers on other wholesalers' deals. You can get on their lists. You can actually go knocking and driving for dollars. So if we wanted to with Batch, we could say, okay, hey, my hedge fund loves, let's just say, for example, they love, shoot, it shot me out. Let's zoom back in there, blah, blah, blah. I know there's probably a faster way, but I just like zooming sometimes. So I say, okay, let's actually virtual drive for dollars. I don't live in Atlanta. So let's look for some crappy houses in here, right? But again, you want to go to areas that have high rents as well, not because that's what these hedge funds want. They want high rents with they want high rents so they can make good money. Okay, right? So for example, if I knew this area rented for a lot, I'm gonna have to do a little bit more research, right? But let's see. Okay, dude, wow, that's great. That property right there. That's like the 1% rule. Okay, so then all we have to do is we can add this property, save it to our driving for dollars list, and we could call it, right? If I'm virtually driving for dollars. So I'm just giving you guys ideas. Right now, I'm not exactly showing you which one we need to do because that's not my plan right now. I have a different plan. And let me tell you what it is after this. But you can use social media. But my plan, this is my plan for the challenge, right? Because there's only one of me. And if you just work by yourself, that's fine. You can still do deals. But I want to see if I can leverage the wholesalers and the people that need help and that maybe don't have the skill set that I have. And the skill set that I have is I have a buyer. I know what people are buying. I know what's a deal. And I know how to negotiate with sellers and get deals. So my plan, here it is I'll show you. Let's see. Here it is. Leverage others and build a team. I want to position myself as a closer in the Atlanta area through Facebook, through marketing, through networking. Okay, so I'm going to make a post right now in all the Atlanta Facebook groups and all the wholesaling Facebook groups, and I'm going to say this. Okay, I have a hedge fund that is buying in these areas. Let's see. Sorry, guys. Well, it doesn't look good. Okay. I have a hedge fund that's buying in these areas, and this is the buy box. I'm going to post a buy box of what they want. If you want to work with me, all you have to do is submit the deal to sellyourdeal.io, form you make, or I can show you guys how to make a form if you're interested in this strategy. Or if you're interested in working with me, that's cool too. But I'm going to post this. where people can submit deals to sellyourdeal.io. It's a website that I have, but you don't need a website. All you need is a Google form that I've showed everyone how to make on Drive. All you have to do is go to your Drive and then make a form. You can copy exactly the form that I have. You just have to go to here to new form and create a brand new form off of my website. My deal is already under contract, or I need help getting my deal under contract. So I'm going to filter people who are in Atlanta in the area that I want deals. I'm going to tell them what exactly I want. And I'm going to say, hey, look, if you have a deal under contract, I have a buyer and let's JV. And if you don't, I will talk to your seller and get them under contract. That is the service that I'll provide. That's the value I'll provide. Is if you go here, all you got to do is submit your deal under contract. And if you don't, again, put it under contract, it goes directly to me. I'll call the seller. I'll negotiate it. We'll split the deal. We'll do revenue split, whatever seems fair. And that's it. So that's my plan. Instead of me just doing the whole thing by myself, which I think I can leverage my ability to close and get other people to find deals for me. Okay. And let me explain how the process will work. If you don't have the house under contract, but if you have a seller you need help negotiating with, hit me up and I will close them for you and we can do a revenue split of the deal. I'm willing to help newer investors so we can close more deals together. If you're serious about learning how to wholesale, come to my meetings at 9 a.m. MST in my Discord channel every day, and I will give you everything you need to wholesale. I will give you, again, we're leveraging, right? Scripts, contracts, scripts, show you how to find the deals for free, and let's do some deals together. If you aren't interested, join the Discord and I'll see you. And if you are interested, join the Discord and I'll see you in the morning. Okay. So what do I need to give people if they come to this, right? I need to provide them with a KPI tracker, because I'm not just going to give all this information, waste my time with people who aren't serious. So I'm going to say, hey, you need to commit to tracking your KPIs just like I do. I need to see how many calls you're making. I need to see how many offers, like what you've done. I'm going to give them a script. I'm going to give them a contract. I'm going to make them commit to hitting their numbers. I'm going to make them commit to coming to the morning meetings, and I'm going to show them how to get a deal. Okay. So that I believe if I post this in all the Facebook groups in Atlanta and the groups I'm a part of, I will have people who are willing to be bird dogs for me and go find deals, talk to sellers. They don't know how to negotiate. They don't know how to close, but they can find someone motivated. I will train them, and then they bring me the deals. They submit it to sellyourdeal.io. It comes to my CRM. It comes, which I call it the JV pipeline, and it comes in under new opportunity, or it comes in under contract. Sorry, not under contract, under contract. And then I'm going to work it, analyze it, contact the seller, get it under contract with the wholesaler, or get it under contract with the seller, dispo it, and close it. That's my thought. Now, it's day 5. Okay. It's, I got time. Okay. Now, if this doesn't work, it's fine. I'm still going to be doing my strategies on the side, but I think leveraging people that want to learn is a smart move, even if you don't have like amazing skill sets yet. But if you know how to dispo, which again, you guys all should know how to dispo now. We found our buyers at the beginning of the challenge. We have the hedge fund, and if the hedge fund doesn't want it, the hedge funds, I saw someone ask a question, what do you mean by hedge fund? Hedge fund is a group, I don't know the exact definition of hedge fund. I can look it up, but hedge funds are people that buy properties and they're buyers. Okay. So you submit deals to them and they'll buy it. So that's where we're at right now. I found the buyers. I know how to analyze deals because I showed you guys exactly how to do it. If people submit deals for me and I can talk to sellers, I can get them under contract and I can lock up deals and sell them to our buyers. Okay. So in the meantime, if no one in this, that's I network with online wants to do this for me and go grind and do these strategies, then I'm going to do them myself. It's not going to stop me. I just figure, why not work with others, build a team for free. We're going to pay everyone off of commission. So everyone makes money if the deal gets done. I'm not paying anyone. I ain't got no money. So I'm going to show you guys in this challenge, I don't have any money. So in this, I'm showing you guys how to build a team with no money. And you have to, if you're going to build a team, got to hold your team accountable. You got to have meetings, and that's how we do it. So people are saying, does it have to be Atlanta only? For this challenge? Yes, because I'm showing you guys how to start in a market with no money, no experience, no buyers. And I'm going through this whole thing in day 5, showing you this is what I would do. I'm doing exactly what I teach and what I tell you to do. Now, I don't tell everyone to go build a team, but that's, I'm doing it because I believe I have the skill set, and I think that's the smartest thing to do instead of just doing it yourself. So this person said, or all over Georgia. Again, remember, the strategy is to target specific areas where we have buyers. Remember, now I have a solid buyer who is in DeKalb County, Henry County, Clayton County. They want specific criteria. I'm going to go find those deals, and I'm going to teach people who don't know how to do this how to go find deals in those areas. Okay. So in these trainings I'm going to be doing in the morning right now, they're role plays, but I'm going to be training people that come. Cross your fingers. We'll see if anybody comes to the role playing. That's what we're going to be doing. I'm going to be giving people strategy to find deals. So let's make some posts. Let me show you, and let's see how it works. Again, this is an idea, because most coaches, most people would tell you, all right, Nate, go and start cold calling, or go and start making offers to agents by yourself. I think that is that's a good strategy, but again, let's use the power of networking, leveraging, and online to let's see how many people we can get going, and let's see if we can do more deals together versus me just being by myself, squatting up, right? They call it. I don't say that because that's not my thing. I just say let's work together. But all right, so let's take this post and let's go post it in some Atlanta groups. Let's see who we get. Okay, let's freaking go. So you got to go to the Atlanta Facebook groups. And how do I get my groups? Well, I got to go back here to where to find them. And it's under the Facebook groups spreadsheet. These are all the Facebook groups in Atlanta. We'll see how it goes, and it's a learning experience. I've never done this part before, but I think it's solid. I think it's a smart move. It's one versus, I'm doing more than it's just, I'm not just relying on myself to do it. All right, so let's post. Let's make sure this looks decent. All right. All right, so here it is. Let's see how this looks. I have a hedge fund that is buying in these areas, buying in the DeKalb County, Henry County, and Clayton County areas, and this is their buy box is below. Sorry, so I know this is kind of boring. I'm just writing this out. While I'm doing this, does anyone have any questions about like my strategy of leveraging people versus just going out and just trying to figure cold call a bunch of people by myself because I have limited funds in this challenge? Yeah, I want to know if anybody has any questions. Let's see. And the way that I'm going to leverage this is I have to be willing to do morning calls. Like I got to get people, hold people accountable. Like you got to be a manager pretty much. Okay. All right. So here's the buy box. All conditions, no foundation issues, no rental restrictions, no pool, no flood zones, no fire damage, no wood frame. Okay. So I have a hedge fund that is buying aggressively right now in the DeKalb County, Henry County, and Clayton County areas in GA. And their buy box is below. If you want to work with me, if you want to work with me, all you have to do is submit the deals you find in that area to sellyourdeal.io. Let's see. Sellyourdeal.io. Gonna take this here. Blah, blah, blah. All right. Sellyourdeal.io. Or you can make a form, like I said, and I will look at it /comp it. If you don't have the house under contract, but if you have a seller you need help negotiating with, hit me up and I will close them for you, and we can do a revenue split on the deal. I'm willing to help newer investors so we can close more deals together. If you are serious about learning how to wholesale, come to my meetings at 9 a.m. in my Discord channel every weekday here. All right, so let me get my Discord channel. This is where I want to meet people. So we're going to invite them here. Hopefully we get no crazies in here. And I will give you everything you need to wholesale. I'll give you contract scripts, show you how to find deals for free, hold you accountable. So we can do some deals together. If you are interested, join the Discord, and I'll see you on the Monday meeting starting tomorrow. Okay. I'm in it for 50. Okay, so it looks like some people are interested. The goal wasn't to get people interested on the live. The goal was to find people on Facebook, just so you guys could see. Like, I obviously have a little bit upper hand if people are watching me, but the goal is to market this out so people that are in that area, that are boots on the ground, can go and take action. And again, I don't want to work with people who, like, I'll spend time on and then I'll never hear from again. This has to be people that are committed, and that's why, like, on these meetings, I'm going to talk to people and say, hey, you freaking ready to roll or what? Do you know? Okay. So this is it. So this is the post, and I'm not going to spend the rest of the time, everybody, chatting with you, like showing you exactly how to, what's it called? Like, I'm not going to go through here and post for the rest of the challenge. This is something I have to do. I need to go post in every Facebook group, and that's it. Now, another thing is I'm really busy. So I have a virtual assistant. He works for me right now, but I'm going to pay him commission. And that's something else you can do, is like a lot of this stuff, guys, are going to be real. Like, I don't have the time to do it, but because I'm like 2 or 3 hours a day doing this. But if you wanted to, like, start doing what I'm doing, I would hire a virtual assistant to go through here and post the things you need to help you manage these contacts. Because right now, this is going to be really difficult for me to post, because I have I have a mastermind I got to hop on right now. But what I would do if I were you guys is I would go to Reva right here, virtual assistants. These are real estate virtual assistants. And I would say, because you would need a virtual assistant if you're strapped for time. You would need one to help you post all this stuff. I don't have the time to go in here today, like I was showing you right here, to post. Where is this? The Facebook thing. Here it is. I don't have the time to go post this everywhere and respond. I'd be lying to you guys if I told you I had the time, but I don't. So you can all go to Reva. This is real estate virtual assistants. This is where all the virtual assistants, I would say, that look for jobs in real estate. There's 40,000 of them. You don't think you're going to be able to find one that's willing to work on commission, just like we've talked about. So let's see. I have a hedge fund that's running aggressively. So I'm going to say this right here. I'm going to say, I'm looking for a VA that is willing to work on commission only to help me qualify leads. Comp leads that come to my website, oh gosh, sorry guys, website. I get a lot of leads and I pay a good percentage percent on commission for any deals. Gosh dang it. Any deals you work on. DM me if you are interested. This is what I will be doing below if you have questions on what I am needing. Okay, so I'm going to virtual assistants and I'm going to say, hey, look, the goal is leverage other people, have leads come in, show people, manage them, and have a virtual assistant that will work commission, filter them, comp them. I'll show them how to use the comping tool, and we'll do deals that way. And while let's say nothing comes of it, like no one's submitting any deals or no one needs help, that's fine. I'm still taking action, but I'm willing to do this too because I believe that networking and leveraging other people probably is a smarter idea than just doing it by yourself. Okay, so I'm gonna take away the Discord thing because I don't know if I want all these random VAs joining my Discord channel. I'm a little worried that they might just swamp me with a bunch of crappy deals too, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. No, oh shoot, I know with 40,000 VAs just submitting deals. But hey, who knows? Maybe we'll get some good stuff out of it. Only submit deals in this area, please. Maybe we'll get some VAs going ham. All right. So this is how we're going to get it done, everybody. We're going to look for a VA to hire. I already have one, but I'm showing everyone how to do this because everyone can go and do this if you want. I'm looking for a VA to hire that is willing to work on commission only to help me comp leads that come to my website. I get a lot of leads and I pay a good percentage on commission for any deals you work that we close. DM me if you are interested. This is what I will be doing below if you have questions on what I'm needing. Okay. All right, let's give it a shot. Let's see how it works, everybody. This is the play right now. We're going to post this. Dang, you know what, guys? I forgot to put the buy box in there. Gosh, dang it. I gotta go back in here and edit this thing. We're going to go here. We're going to get rid of that. We're going to go here. And we're going to go here, add, We're going to go to download. Now we're going to go to desktop. Dang it. That's stupid. Man, there's so much going on with technology. I'm telling you, you got to screenshot stuff and it goes away after a while. All right, here it is. So if you're watching this, if you want to submit deals there, just make sure that they're in the area that I have hedge funds and I'm working. You don't have to. Again, this is just for me to show you how to work a brand new area. So if you're watching this, it's kind of like me cheating, but it's whatever. So again, I'm making this post in every Facebook group in Atlanta. Again, I don't have the time to do it, so I'm trying to find a virtual assistant that will do it and will help me comp the properties that come through. And I'll teach them how to comp. In the mornings, I'm going to be running meetings. I'm going to be making these posts every day now. We'll see how it goes. And again, if nothing comes from it, I'm still making offers. I'm still doing what I need to do to crush it. So not worried about it. All right. We'll see how it goes, everybody. Keep your fingers crossed. I expect everybody in here to go to Reva. Why not try it yourself? Try to hire a VA. Try to do what I'm doing in your area. Follow the rule. Follow what I'm doing. You can even do it in Atlanta. I don't care. Let's work together. You can do it anywhere you want. The hedge fund that I work with buys in Oklahoma City, Tampa, buys in all these places. Use the hedge fund as your buyer. And if they don't buy, you have other buyers that will probably buy at that range too. That's a good benchmark. If the hedge fund wants it, most people probably will want it. Okay. That's why it's kind of exciting that I found them like my second day. All right, so I'm gonna go here. So this guy said, "Are you doing this challenge pretending to be a part-time or full-time wholesaler?" That's a good question. I'm not really sure what you mean. Are you doing this challenge pretending to be a part-time or full-time wholesaler? So in this challenge, I don't know if I'm pretending, but I'm going in as a part-time wholesaler because everything that I'm doing is part-time. If you watch Nathan Valley, who's in my also doing this challenge, he's doing it full-time. I can't do this part. I don't even wholesale full-time. I wholesale part-time, and I do deals that from my network, from painless wholesaling. But in this challenge, I'm trying to go in as a brand new wholesaler that doesn't know anything, doesn't know the area. I'm showing you exactly how to do it, Vic. So I don't know if that was a jab at me if you don't think I know what I'm doing, but yeah, I hope that may answer your question. All right. I'm in for 50-50. Okay, so someone said 50-50. So the split will depend. If you bring me a lead, you don't close it, and I have to negotiate it, I have to dispo and do all that. That's not a 50-50. A 50-50 is if you bring the deal and it's negotiated, and all I have to do is dispo it. Great, 50-50 all day. But if I have to do more than that, then yeah, that doesn't make sense. I get motivated seller. Great, go get it. Sometimes do know what to do with them. Well, great. Yeah, if you don't know what to do with them, submit them to sellyourdeal.io. I'll freak them, lock them up live. Again, this is a strategy I have. This is an idea because again, I could go through here and show you like specific strategies that I'm doing, and I will show you that I can do by myself. But I'm like, let's see how many people we can leverage online who want to learn, and we can see how many people we can help if they bring deals. I negotiate them. I run the comps. We'll see how it works. Let's see. Yeah. All right. Cool. Yeah. My name is Alex and would love to try to work the Atlanta market. You said that the info will be in the Discord, correct? Yeah. So anybody that's watching this, what I'll be willing to do with you, because I do have like students and stuff, but what I'm willing to do with you here is if you want to work with me in Atlanta, just come to the role play practice, watch this live. We'll go in the role play. I'll give everyone their KPIs. I'll give everyone what they need to do. I'll teach you guys what to do. I'll make sure I'll hold you accountable every day. We're not going to work together if you're not committed. And that's the goal as I go out through Atlanta and try to find people is to bring them in here to the role play, practice, train them, and teach them how to go and get deals, have them submit, have me close them, have me have a virtual assistant that I hired on commission base right here on Reva, have them help me because it's going to be, if there's a lot coming through, I'm going to need some help comping. And again, I have a VA already, but I showed you all how to do this. If you want to get a VA and hire them on commission, we'll see how many out of the 40,000 people in the Philippines or whoever's on here, how many people are actually interested in working on commission based. So that's it. Yeah, so just come into the role play. If you don't know how to get into this Discord, all you got to do is go to investorthrive.com and get the noob starter pack. If you go to the noob starter pack, it will give you the link to the Discord. It'll give you the link to everything. So let's see how this goes. We're in day 5. That was day 5. We're rolling now. I'm stoked because in the first 1 through 4, we set goals. We know exactly what we have to do. We have our buyers. We've made offers. We already have a contract, so you guys know that I can do it. And now we know what the KPIs that I need to hit every week. I know exactly how to analyze deals with my calculator. If a deal comes through and let's say someone comes in and says, Nate, I got a deal. I submitted it, 300,000, and I got it for 250. Nate, I got a great deal. It's ARV is 300, but it's worth 250. That's not a deal, especially if it needs a medium rehab at 1,000 square feet. Even if I bring my wholesale fee to 10K, it's in the negative. It's not a deal, right? So I'm pumped. We're going in the right direction. Now, after I submit, and let's say people come and they're submitting deals, I'll be working those and showing you guys how to do them. But in the meantime, I'm going to be showing you also, if you don't know the strategy that I'm doing of like trying to leverage people to do deals for you, we are going to start marketing for free. We're going to be JVing. We're going to be finding deals on market. We're going to be making offers on other wholesalers' deals, door knocking. using social media. And as we network, we might be able to get some people to pay for our marketing. Let's check it out. Okay. All right. That was today's challenge or video. I got to go to a mastermind meetup right now, but I'm stoked. This is it. This is the process. 5 days in and we're rolling. So let's see. Cool setup. KPI CRM first to organize what I'm going to do. Correct. Yes, that's what I would say. I would say you need to set up your KPIs in your CRM system. You don't even need a CRM. Like what I showed you guys here is you could use a spreadsheet. Here's the daily. You can go here to your CRM. You can put in opportunities. You can put leads, buyers, agents, wholesaler fee, wholesalers, whatever you want. So you don't need a specific what's it called? CRM in the beginning. Maybe if you get tons of leads, you will, but you don't need one necessarily. But yeah, appreciate it. Again, I would rock CRMs and I would do more things, but I'm balling on a budget again for this challenge. I'm showing you how to do it with no money, and you can all do deals with no money. We're about to get some this year. I've already got one under contract. It didn't work out, whatever, because my numbers are wrong, but it's all good. All right. Let's see. Thank you, Nathan. God bless you always. Well, bless you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Cool. Thank you, Payne. See you tomorrow. Okay. Well, yeah, if you guys want to start rolling, let's freaking do some deals, boy. All right. We'll see you tomorrow, everybody. Let's time to get to work. Peace out. Peace out, everybody. Fire. Vic. Fire. Let's go. Peace, Vic.